Gentlemen, after her Palestine solidarity, Priyanka Gandhi Vadra returned to Parliament today with a tote bag. Oh, did I call it tote? Well, many called it a vote bag that stated, "Stand with Bangladesh Minorities." This move inspired other opposition MPs to carry similar bags and join in the protest. However, while Priyanka is standing against the persecution of minorities in Bangladesh, it should be noted that her party, the Congress party, was the first party that opposed the CAA or the Citizenship Amendment Act that would have protected the persecuted from neighboring countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan and Bangladesh. The BJP has questioned whether the Congress will back up its words with its action. Listen in to what Priyanka Gandhi said yesterday and the war of words today.
You want to say something? Why are you carrying this bag?
I've said many times what my beliefs are regarding this. And if you look at my Twitter handle, all my comments are over there.
They say that they
I believe
the parliamentarians can't carry this.
Who's going to decide what clothes I wear now? Who's going to decide that? That's typical patriarchy, that you decide what clothes women wear also. Okay, I don't subscribe to that. I will wear what I want.
कल कांग्रेस की एक नेत्री संसद में फिलिस्तीन का बैग लेकर घूम रही थी और हम यूपी के नौजवानों को इजराइल भेज रहे हैं वहां पर। यूपी के अब तक लगभग 5,600 से अधिक नौजवान इजराइल गए हैं।
भारत में तो कांग्रेस ने और हमारे विरोधियों ने माइनॉरिटी मतलब मुस्लिम ये कर दिया और अब वो हिंदुओं के लिए यहाँ पे चिल्ला रहे हैं, तो ये सच में भारत में बड़ा परिवर्तन है और शायद ये मोदी मैजिक है।
देखिए, उनको बोलना चाहिए, बैग से नहीं, उनको बोलना चाहिए। बांग्लादेशी माइनॉरिटी जब आप ट्रोल होते हैं तब आप दूसरा बैग बदल लेते हैं, ऐसा नहीं। और आपको रखना माइनॉरिटी की बात करने की।
व्हाइट वॉशिंग का बैग है ये सिंबोलिज्म और टोकनिज्म की निशानी है ये। और सवाल ये बनता है कि माइनॉरिटीज और बांग्लादेश की चिंता आज कर रही हैं। सीए लॉ विरोध किसने किया? सीए लॉ जिसका पूरा का पूरा लक्ष्य था कि ऐसे प्रताड़ित लोगों को सुरक्षा दी जाए, उसका विरोध करने के लिए एक बैग कैरी कीजिए कि हम माफी मांगते हैं कि सीए का विरोध किया।
You're watching the News Hour at 9, debate number 2 on Times Now, Super Prime Time.
Well, Sanjay Jha, simple question to you. Change of heart suddenly, I asked this question yesterday when she was carrying the Palestine bag. I asked the question on the news hour saying, will she take a bag for Bangladeshi Hindus as well? And lo and behold, it was out there today. Next, CAA, will you stop opposing CAA? Because it would actually take care of the minorities in Bangladesh and India could give them a place in India.
Navika, I think Priyanka Gandhi Vadra becoming a member of parliament is very good news for the Congress. And I can see from the panic reactions of the BJP, they are likely to face quite a frequent tornado and they should just kind of be ready of what is going to come their way. Let me answer very quickly for you on her Palestine bag. The International Court of Justice, no less, has said that Israel is committing genocide in Gaza. We all know that Mr. Modi, of course, for various political, domestic reasons, is very chummy with Mr. Netanyahu. But the fact remains that the world at large is aware of what is going on in Gaza by Israel is nothing but genocide.
So you want to dictate the foreign policy of the country, but my question tonight is not about Palestine. We debated that yesterday. Today I'm asking you on CAA. Now that your heart is suddenly aching for the Bangladeshi Hindus, will you support CAA?
Well, I'll tell you why the BJP is again shot itself on the foot, Navika. Hear me out. If today the Hindus and minorities in Bangladesh are suffering a lot of threats, atrocities and brutality, who's responsible? An incompetent government of Mr. Modi.
Okay, everything is your fault, GVL Narasimha Rao. Everything wrong in the world is your fault. Please respond to Sanjay Jha.
And as far as the CAA is concerned, it applies to minorities is exactly what Priyanka Gandhi Vadra said, including Christians and Hindus. So where is the contradiction on
Navika,
CAA?
So why did you oppose it? Why did you oppose it when the bill came?
Because the BJP excluded the Muslims. It's got nothing to do with...
But they are not minorities in Bangladesh, Pakistan and Afghanistan.
There are minorities in Pakistan, there are minorities in Afghanistan. How can you ignore that? It is blatant. What they're doing...
What is blatant? I don't know. Sanjita, you're normally a reasonable man.
I'm aware of the entire...
GVL Narasimha Rao.
No, you see, Parliament is a forum where you have to follow certain conventions, certain customs, and you cannot turn this into some kind of a parade ground. And this is actually what she has done is actually a violation of the conventions. I can read out from the convention. I don't know if she has carried this bag inside the house, and I suppose and I believe she has. I have not gone through those visuals. If she has indeed carried inside the house, it's a violation of convention. You are not supposed to carry. Let me read out a couple of lines from this. I think that will make it clear. And she's now turning every day into a farce. One day, one farce. That seems to be one day in Parliament, one farce because she wants to be in the news. You have to, if you any issue that is important, every member has a right to raise their issues or their concerns through a particular instrument in Parliament, be it zero hour or any other debate. But you can't simply convert this into some kind of a fancy parade. You see, carrying and displaying, production of exhibits on the floor of the house is not in order. This is also a form of an exhibit. You are using it, say holding a placard inside the house is certainly not an admissible act. It's certainly a violation of the custom. Carrying bags, carrying any kind of written literature on the shirts, everything is a violation. So I hope somebody prevails on her, somebody tells her not to convert Parliament into some kind of a fancy ground. A parade, fancy parade.
Abhijit Iyer Mitra, do you see this only as a fancy dress, or do you see this as an attempt to make a statement, albeit the statement would also mean that the question on CAA now needs to be answered by the Congress party?
So there's good news here and there's bad news here. The good news is, unlike her brother, Priyanka clearly listens, because she's bowed down to pressure and done something on Bangladesh. She must have heard your news program. Apparently you're boycotted, but I doubt that very much. They probably give her clips. Rahul, of course, is blissfully ignorant of anything that happens around him because he's only interested in people saying, for every speech that he makes, sir, wah, sir, kya speech diya aapne? Aasman ko tod diya aapne. theek hai? But what was the criticism about yesterday? Sanjay Jha was talking about genocide. The bag she was carrying itself was advertising a genocide. This is the visual representation of from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free. This is the Jordanian flag. This is the dove over Israel, and this is the Mediterranean Sea. Okay, that is the visual representation of a call for killing all Jews. She's clearly now on the back foot, and she's trying to make up some lost space. That is the downside to all of this.
Navika, response.
Generally, she has been very good for the BJP. I think the BJP was actually worried till she started speaking. And when she attacked her own government in Himachal over the apple prices and things like that, I can generally say that most of the BJP was absolutely thrilled. So far from being a threat, I know, look, even Sanjay can't contain his own laughter.
I'm laughing at you,
that is how much of a threat she is to the BJP.
Well, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely looking for a new statement, a new bag tomorrow, because it's not just about tote bags. It's also vote bags, and many are looking at what statement and what indication of the politics that is still to come from the Congress party will be evident from the bag Priyanka Gandhi Vadra carries. Well, new fashion statement, or is there also a political statement? We'll wait for that. Thank you very much to all my panelists for joining me on the News Hour, and thank you, viewers. With that, it's a wrap on the News Hour tonight. Good night, be safe. I'll be back tomorrow on the News Hour at night.